Well, fun fact, you got the rainbow and the rain together. But let's discover some history as well and how all this has been built up, all the work that has been done. Farm over there, you can even put your head there. And they got a dog. I was expecting them to have like a horse. Hotel Europa. What? Look at that. These look like individual hotel rooms. Get relieved. But there's also another time that you have to prepare. Hello and good morning. It is 8:26 a.m. It's Wednesday the 2nd. It's that day of the month that I'm really not a fan of. But check this out. We got a surprise rainbow. One nice way to start this. You can see how long it goes. That's pretty cool. As the sun starts to show itself. Holy heck, man, what even is that? Is that a double rainbow? Because it does look like a double rainbow, actually. Is this real or am I just insane? What the hell even is this? Or am I totally out of my mind? I am without words. Like, I was just talking about that double rainbow and all of a sudden it started to rain. What the hell is going on? Well, fun fact, you got the rainbow and the rain together. That's great. So it has stopped raining at last. Man, what a rain that was. I would have gone to the gym early today as well, otherwise, but the rainbow came out and it gave a big surprise. Anyway, now it is time for a history trip. Alright, we just made it to, guess where? Old World Village. So, here's the entrance. Let's see what's inside. So, there's Halloween stuff, as it's still for the tradition. But let's take a look inside of this. Some traditional stuff already. But even if you go further, then look at this. The traffic light does suggest that it's like you're driving your motorbike or your bike, but that's not the only thing. Well, we did actually come here to get some lunch, but let's discover some history as well and how all this has been built up, all the work that has been done to build up, and suggesting what all of these paintings are suggesting, and the insides and these pictures. So many iconic things about every single building that you pass while on this road. There we go. We got to the traffic light. This one is quite surprising, actually. You can have croissants and gourmet chocolates over there. It looks like a cafeteria over there, like somehow from its design. Look, you got this farm over there. You can even put your head there. And they got a dog. I was expecting them to have like a horse. That's what's more traditional for a farm like this, but you even got a villager lady here. But better if they had a horse. I wanted them to have a horse, and there's the wagon that you can take your horse. This is why I expected this to be a horse. All right, time to see what else there is. You can see Hotel Europa. What? Look at that. These look like individual hotel rooms, like you're in a camp, right? And you can see more of these paintings of different places across Europe. what kind of a place that is actually. There's a piano lesson going on. You can see all this stuff. It's just a history, man. And even this couple there looks like a mighty wedding doll. And with that dragon and with that soul taker, it looks hilarious. And just some small neighborhood houses. Looking much more like museums though in this kind of a neighborhood. But anyway, so it's time to leave. That was just a short history trip. We have parked 2 spaces away from the BMW i8 convertible. Holy hell, there has been this notice pretty much all over the entrance side of the neighborhood since 2 days ago, although it actually happened on October the 21st. Like, there was a lost cat. Like, a cat ended up running away, and like, it's unknown. Still unknown what has happened, but there's been this notice pretty much all over the area. Once you get into the neighborhood, then at least it's like, hey, what the hell am I even talking about? But anyway, so right now it is 5:07 p.m. and I am on my way to doing another workout for the week, and I'm going to get myself back together after this morning. For some reason, I'm not one kind of person that does things in morning mode. You know, I'm not in morning mode, even if it's 7 a.m. But sometimes you just gotta bear it and you just gotta face it. And in order to be able to face it, I gotta be tolerant enough. But when it just runs out, then it's just like you switch. Like, yeah, that engine, by the way. But either way, for me, it's like I skip morning mode. What's your daily routine like? Because for me, it's like I get into daytime mode from an early hour of the day. Like, I'm this crazy. Well, there's everything, at least in one subject, that we're crazy about. But that's not me when I spend 25 minutes straight running on the treadmill. In fact, I feel even more proud of doing that than lifting myself up on the pulling machine 5 times. But one thing that I am this crazy about is, like, when it comes to this traffic light. Oh, you just heard it. Check this out, by the way. Still got a spider on that car. Yeah, they're at it again. Did you? There's a spider on our car, and that's funny. Oh yes. All right, as soon as it just did. Thank you, man. Okay, because everything that makes somebody go crazy, like even 30 minutes later, still comes out to be like a puzzle. Time for a jog. Okay, well, at least you don't get to hear too much from that group cardio workout. The basketball is on, and the other day, the Lakers have won the first game of the season, as it had come out on the news. The players in the dressing room were like, wow. Like, there's always a time that you get relieved, but there's also another time that you have to prepare for another unsuccessful stories. It has happened with me a lot. Now, I'm not saying this just that I'm taking it too personally, but I've been having this crazy thing, especially with numbers over the years. Like, sometimes it just pumps me up so much, but some other times it just makes me fall on the floor mentally, like crash down. And that's it for another day at Lifetime. It has been a great one. So yesterday I had done a total of 36 minutes of working out, while today I have done a total of 39. So I spent 13 minutes on each of the equipment. I had made a total step counts of 16,493 yesterday. Could I pass that today? Even though this is not the challenge week for my fitness, but I am still putting myself targets for the next month to come. So am I gonna pass yesterday's step count, and am I going to make it 3 days in a row with higher step count than the previous day? That's really what I have worked towards. So my goal was to have gone to Lifetime on more than 1 day in a row. And great thing that today we've got close to a full moon. On Friday last week, we had been to Outback and we had steaks. I got the prime rib, but while returning, we saw a quarter full moon. To be true, that was actually the first time that I had prime rib at Outback. And if you're asking how is it done, so the prime rib is a bit sweeter than many of the others. Like, it has a different color on the inside, but it's still really, really tasteful. It just tastes a bit more like it's just been butchered. Incredible. You got a Smart and you got a BMW i3 all together. They're like brothers, even though they're different brand. And that's just about to conclude the day. Now it is 8 o'clock and the NBA is going on. The Lakers is playing at the moment and is still behind 2015 against the Pelicans. Yes, I did just say this, like we won a game, but shouldn't be relieved that much. It's just crazy though that at the beginning of the game when we're behind, we do anything for a comeback, but when we go ahead, like all of a sudden we just crack and slide behind and end up losing. It's just bizarre and awkward how this system really does work. So I am still working on another Rush Ortiz t-shirt, but this time for a sports t-shirt. I've never done a sports t-shirt on Rush Ortiz. It's the first time I'm actually doing that. I'm customizing a Nike t-shirt, like a uniform, making myself a sports uniform. The first quarter is just finished and we're behind 27-23. But hey, I just talked about this, like what happens when you fall behind, like what you can do to achieve to go ahead, and what tends to happen a lot when you start ahead. So what I'm going to do is on Friday, I am going to post a vlog that is longer than 15 minutes. So I will see you guys in the vlog tomorrow, and then we'll get to that all on Friday.